storm has really picked up intensity here in Atlantic Highlands. We've now got intense wind, the rain is back, and what we feared the most about our whole time here is that the storm surge as we move closer to high tide will start to pick up the pace, and that's exactly what happened. We had a mayor a couple years ago. He said the only two things that are important in Manasquan are footballs and fire trucks. And that sums it up pretty well. Once you started to see some of the cleanup, that's when I kind of thought maybe it's a good idea that we start getting people out of their houses again, knowing it wouldn't be normal, but it would be as close to some kind of normalcy as possible. It really was 2 hours out of your day where you got a chance to smile.
Nothing better than playing football. There's nothing better than this, and to see the light bulbs go on and off, and you can see how confident they get when things go well. It's a magical sport.
I'm in the hospital, bone marrow transplant. What do I have? My Saints blanket. That was a big time security blanket for me, and to just look down and see the Saints logo and to know that they were with me. Football is not a cure for cancer, but you know what? It makes you forget that you have cancer for a while. Who dat say they're gonna beat them Saints? Football can give you a little bit of hope when you need it the most.
Hope is one of those communities where literally we could not have had a better name for this town, and the people just rally around each other.
Hope, Arkansas is best known as the birthplace of President Bill Clinton. Just as the community rallied to support their favorite son in his mini elections, so too did they come together for Nate Carter.
Nate started playing football in 2nd grade.
White 8, 28, sweep on one, ready? Bang!
He was the smallest kid on the field, and they used to joke and be like, whose son is that? I would be like, that's my son, and he's tough as nails.
Almost any sport, anything that has a ball, he's going to play. But football is his number one love.
I just woke up that morning and I coughed up blood and I called my dad. And when we went to the doctor's office, he figured out my lungs were like nearly almost completely filled with blood.
They just expressed to us that we needed to be prepared to pack our bags and leave without Nate. And I'm sorry. I just remember looking at him in total disbelief and just asking him, you know, are you serious?
It was pretty emotional, man. It was the hardest day of my life.
Eventually what we found out was Wegener's granulomatosis. I'm sorry, it's a tongue twister sometimes. We just call it Wegener's.
Wegener's is a rare blood disease that affects the organs. As a life-saving measure, Nate was induced into a coma for 2 weeks.
The people of Hope have come together many times, you know. Oh, they were just devastated by it.
When Nate regained consciousness, the battle had just begun, but he would not have to fight it alone.
Seeing how everybody pulled together for him and praying and doing fundraisers and things like that, it just shows that even in small communities, you know, where it's 10,000 people, they still come together.
It's just an awesome place with very down-home people that just love each other.
And the quarterback, number 3, Nate
Carter! 1 year after his diagnosis, Nate was back under center for the Hope Junior High football team.
I love football because it was like a motivation for me, since people said I wasn't going to be able to play sports again.
For my child to be happy, healthy, and normal, he's got to be playing football. That's what he loves to do.
Everybody's playing Bobcats! Everybody ready?
The first pass that Nate made, there was a set of parents that were back there saying, "Miracle, miracle," chanting it.
I jumped, I hollered, I shouted. I mean, it's just, man, it was just special.
Most Sundays in January, the town of Hope gathers to watch football. But today they gather in support of Nate Carter, one of 10 finalists to win a trip to the Super Bowl.
Tell Nash he's covering up half the TV.
I've always tried to give young people some simple but important advice. Be brave, dream big, and chase your dreams. Nate Carter, you and I both know hope is real. We were both born in Hope, Arkansas, although quite a few years apart. And I still believe in that place called Hope. I know, Nate, when you got sick, your mom and dad believed, and the doctors believed, and most importantly, you believed that you would recover and be able to chase your dreams. On behalf of all Americans, I thank you and your family for sharing your love of football and your courageous comeback story. Oh, and I've also got a little news for you. Nate Carter, you won. Congratulations. You're going to the Super Bowl.
I'm so proud of you, baby.
Y'all know Nate is a man of few words. He likes to speak with his actions, but I bet he can say something real quick, can't we?
Thank you for all coming out and supporting me through all my hard times and all this, and I just want to thank y'all.
Coming up on Football America.
Hi.
This is my wife. She's dying to meet you, Joe Namath.
Hugs are healthy. May I please?
Oh, watch him, will you?
Oh, thank you. Come here, Nanny.
Broadway Joe.
What's your name?
I've lost her.